Hello everyone, and welcome back to Roll with Advantage. As I said in the first couple of videos, my name is Joe, and this is the first foray into the series Roll with Advantage Player Edition. So, as I said in the upload schedule, I'm going to be doing two different video series. Initially, Roll with Advantage Player and Roll with Advantage GM Edition, where in the first one, we talk about how to improve your gameplay as a player in any type of role-playing game, but mostly Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. And in the other series, Roll with Advantage GM Edition, we will talk about how to up your game as a GM, but mostly for D&D 5th Edition. Today, we're going to be talking about the why of playing D&D 5e. Not the how, we'll talk about the how later. Today's going to be why you should play as a player character in D&D 5e. So, before I talk about why I think that you should play D&D 5e, let's figure out what it means together. So we're going to read from the Player's Handbook D&D 5e and see what they say about players. In the Dungeons & Dragons game, each player creates an adventurer, also called a character, and teams up with other adventurers, played by friends. Working together, the group might explore a dark dungeon, a ruined city, a haunted castle, a lost temple in the jungle, or a lava-filled cavern beneath a mysterious mountain. The adventurers can solve puzzles, talk with other characters, battle fantastic monsters, and discover fabulous magic items and other treasures. Thank you, Joe, for doing that wonderful sight reading. So, if that all already sounds exciting to you, then great. You've been bit, just that one little bit did it for you, and you're ready to play. You're ready to roll up your character, pick your class, race, background, sign me up. Some of you might not be convinced yet. I can go play The Witcher, or I can go play Skyrim to scratch that itch of dungeon delving, discovering lost locations, and finding magical items. Why should I spend the time and money to get into this tabletop RPG? I've already spent $60 on the game, and who knows how much on the console or the computer. Why? I don't blame you for having that thought. That is a totally reasonable thought to have. But the biggest why for me, as to why I play D&D, is because of the relationships and bonds you can form with the people you play at the table. You'll be put up against these insurmountable odds, things that you thought you would never be able to accomplish, but somehow, over all else, you and your companions, you survive, and you win, and you save the day. And it's something that my wife and I joke about because we play this game all the time, but if the two of us are able to kill dragons together, then we can do anything together. The game has a weird way of making the other player characters and their characters synonymous with my friends that I've been playing D&D with for years. To me, they are still Mark and Connor and Cameron and Felicity, but in all of them I see Warren, Lilith, Orville, Father Frondheim, Evanora, Franzi, Kokolny, Kiki. I see all of those characters in them because they're small fragments of them that they sort of put on display and amplified. And I don't just have memories with them, of hanging out with them and having a good time, but I also have the memories of Warren confronting his fears of a woman who ruined his life and getting back his humanity. There are moments that happen in this game that shatter my mind with how much catharsis I get. And there's your vocabulary word for the day. Catharsis. And expulsion of emotion. And that is what you get in live theater. That is what you get in movies, reading a good book, playing a good video game, and playing D&D. Except instead of experiencing those things secondhand, you experience them firsthand. At the table, with your friends. You get to experience the majesty and wonder that is slaying a dragon, saving the king, killing the necromancer, or, on the other side of the coin, destroying the world, killing the king, and being the necromancer. It's fun to bend the game to make it what you want. The why for why you should be a player in D&D 5e is because you can do anything. You can try anything. In a video game, you're always held into the confines of the world that they've created for you. But in D&D 5e, and in any tabletop RPG, you're not confined. You have the freedom to do whatever you want. Does that mean you should? No. But you can. You can do whatever you want. You can experience freedom and autonomy like most people don't get to experience. And that, to me, is why you should be a player character for D&D 5e. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. I know that it might have seemed a little rambly, but I'm really passionate about this, and I'm really passionate about this game and the things that it can give you, and I think that everybody should at least try it once. And then if you don't like it, fine. But who knows, maybe you just had a bad experience with your GM or your other players, and you should try again. Because really, 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 this game can be wonderful in so many ways that most people never thought it could be. So, if you like what I've said so far and you want to hear more, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when I upload other videos. And I believe that is it. So, thank you all for watching once again, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.